Hey everyone, really excited for today, getting out with the sunshine and heading to the lakes, a place I've never been, looking forward to experiencing it, and then to another camp on the next day. So really looking forward to going to some different places, and really, how about you come along with us?
It's a bit noisy in it to start with. And welcome back. It's Quentin, Q, Ghost, Grizzo. Here I am. Sun is shining up above my head. We're heading somewhere, which is awesome, and I'm really looking forward to this ride. It's a place I've never been before. In the winter time, or near the end, or springtime actually, it's hopefully will be quite nice and different. Come along with us. Let's go. Probably mean I'll want to go back and visit again in the summertime or another season.
I ride just because I like to, I want to, and I really enjoy it so much. Today we're going to be meeting up with Anthony, and he's on his 1200 Sport Moto and heading along the fantastic Route 72, the scenic route inland, along and overlooking into the Southern Alps. Beautiful countryside as we go down into the Hakatere Gorge with snow-capped mountains. Winter is coming closer to an end by the day, by the hour, by the minute, by the second, even with the snow-capped mountains and a little bit of late snow from time to time as we head into spring. It's an exciting gateway into a new season of summertime, but I don't let the weather, the coldness get to me and stop me from getting out and throwing up a tent somewhere, because it just adds to the experience. Looking across up the valleys, magical mountains, ski season no doubt coming to an end. And we stop in Mount Somers. Mount Somers is the gateway village, I guess, to the valley of the Ashburton Lakes, which is houses. I'm not sure if that's the right word for it, but it does have the Rangitata River that flows through it, which is pretty awesome. It's a massive river coming from the central Southern Alps, which is pretty damn awesome, really, when you come to think about the expansive flow that comes into that river. And not that long ago, there was a significant flood which caused some significant damage and prevented travel down the South Island. It is super awesome to finally get up this way. I've never been up here before. I've often looked up the valley as going past when heading south and thinking I must go up there one day. And of course you watch the videos on YouTube and you see other people that've been there and had a look and doing the thing, and you just want to be a part of that and do that yourself. So Hakatere Station, a place where I guess the farmers of the time stayed, slept and lived.
Yeah, I've seen this place on a video once. Ah, well, where are you and where am I? We are here, and this is where these buildings are. And where are we heading? Whew. We're heading to some lake somewhere. It's either that one, could be that one. We have to wait and see. Room for a couple of chickens maybe. Killing shed. No, it's locked. Oh wow. Oh, that's a mighty solid boat. Pretty old building. About bars out the back there. water. Boom, done. Oh hell, there's not much living in here. It's only a sleeping space. Yeah, so it bloody doesn't come off the wall, she's bloody stuck. Oh well, this is not a comfortable bed. I'm getting up.
You see, they wouldn't have had building paddy back in those days.
No, oh, socks. Ah, I'll settle for the horse. It's a shame these shoes wouldn't fit the motorbike. Because the motorbike's a good horse.
Hey, and that was really cool to be able to stop and have a look at, you know, a little bit of the history and what people would have had to have endured back in the time, back in the day, working so damn hard comparative to maybe how things are done these days. And look how beautiful that valley is. It is quite barren up here. It's almost semi-desert-like, a little bit like the Central Lake District. And I guess in ways this area does flow over from that area. It's kind of the same realm, but across a couple of other ranges. And this gravel road is not that bad. It's quite a nice gravel road, in fact. It's pretty okay. There's a few loosey-goosey bits, but you know, you just take it easy. So to the left there we have Lake Camp, part of the Ashburton Lakes, and we're just heading up the road a little bit just to have a check out and see what else is up here. To the right is Lake Clearwater, and as we're going through the little Clearwater village, what a cool place. I guess you would see the massive extremes up here at times, where I guess it would be very windy. It is a little bit breezy today even. It would be extremely windy, extremely cold, extremely wet. There would be massive amounts of extremes. And I could just imagine in the middle of the summertime, this place would be and could be massively hot. That water would be so inviting. Not so much today. What is quite unusual about this village though is how close all the batches are. There are some of the old school batches that are just that basic kind of building, and then you've got those batches that are very newish, which are really houses. And if you're one of these boating type peoples, you cannot take your boat, a motorised boat, onto Lake Clearwater, but at Lake Camp you can. There's a jet ski lane and all the sorts of things, but there's nobody around today, so it's time now to find a place where we can pitch our tent and somehow try and avoid a little bit of the wind, because it sure is a little bit breezy.
Well, camp barbecue prepared with an orange roughy beer. Nice. What was that? I don't know. Oh. Cheers. Oh. You weren't going to tell me. I would have been covered in beer in my face, which would have been not too bad. Oh, beer's cold. It's nice, bloody nice. Kaiserdom, dark lager beer. I don't even know. That's not even you speak German.
Yeah, the Kaiserdom handle.
Kaiserdom handle. I don't know where the handle come from. So there's 3.9 drinks in here, but it's not all just for me. I'm going to share it because I'm responsible like that. Oh, cheers. Cheers. Take a wide scenic panoramic viewership of the terrain. Terrain? It's not Tehran. David. Good evening in the country light of Lake Camp, I believe it is. Trying to warm up our charcoal barbecue to be able to cook us up some divine, beautiful food. We're rolling, oh we are. The bliss of camping. Well, here in New Zealand in backcountry supermarkets you might be able to find yourself some sweet treat. And right here we have an apple turnover, $3.99. Looks like it's turned over for sure. It's quite flat. I'm not sure if that's how exactly it's supposed to be, but sorry about this harsh light. We'll just take a small bite. That's pastry, and there's no apple. I might be able to see some in that crevasse down there, but I'm going to give this one like a, I don't know, 1.5 out of 5. Could be 2, could be 3. But I'm not quite there yet. We're talking about. Well, good morning. It's a pretty windy little spot here next to the lake. Great experience motorcycling, riding into this area and pitching the tent. And even though it was windy, we had a little bit of shelter. We had a good night with it. Just come down to fill up a bottle of water so I can do my dishes.
Waking up this morning, that wind is definitely still here and it is kind of relentless. We did have an option of, hey, let's just stay here for another night, because those 2-night camps are kind of like relaxing, not having to break down the tent and repitch it somewhere else. But the weather in the mountains doesn't look like it's going to be disappearing anytime soon and could potentially become worse. So we're going to take a trek up the road and have a look at what there is to see. Wow. Wow. How amazing is looking across this countryside here. We've gone to the lookout point for Mount Sunday, and I would definitely like to head further up the road on another occasion, maybe when it's a little less windy, and check out Mount Sunday itself. There is a lodge up there, Mount Potts I believe. You can pitch a tent and stuff there as well. Probably have to pay a bit more money, but hey, let's do that one day and maybe take a little bit more of exploring around some of the other lakes in the area. So in Mayfield, time for a stop, a bit of petrol before we continue on down the road for our next part of this adventure. Come back next week and see what happens. Here's a few images that Anthony snapped on our journey. Thanks so very much. Take it easy, be good, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.